everybody, today I'm going to talk about Claire's filing for bankruptcy. Now if you hear casino has to submarine the bell, so I have not done one of these store closing videos in a while, and I kind of wanted to talk about Claire's today because this just happened, I think, yesterday, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. So yeah, let's get started. Claire's filed for bankruptcy for a second time. I actually found this article that says Claire's identifies over 1,100 stores to potentially close in bankruptcy. The tween retailer and mall staple warns it could liquidate after second Chapter 11 filing. So, it says tween retailer Claire's has identified over 1,000 U.S. stores for possible closing and warned it may be forced to liquidate after seeking bankruptcy protection for a second time. Hoffman Estates, Illinois-based Claire's, on Wednesday initiated voluntary bankruptcy proceedings. The retailer says it is entertaining offers for its assets, but if that effort fails, it might have to shut down its entire store fleet. I personally think that this is not going to happen. I just don't think that anyone's really going to buy the company. Because, honestly, Claire's is kind of, one of those businesses that, even in, the mall where, I live, or, where the mall is near me, I don't really see that many people in there anymore. And it's kind of sad because, I really like physical stores, and I mentioned that a lot on the channel. I really like physical stores, and, going in and testing something out before you buy it. So, I feel like it's a little sad that all these stores are closing. I don't know, my sister maybe was there once, but it's just kind of interesting because, I feel like every time I've gone there, it's not for me. It's mainly for, girls, around the teenager era. I also kind of found the idea of ear piercings a little weird in this kind of chain because, ear piercings are pretty common. It just kind of gives me a weird vibe that's so, a mass amount of stores, a big company, every store does ear piercings pretty much. So, yeah, it says Hilco's assignment is to liquidate all or a portion of the United States and U.S. territory stores in the event of a going concern. So it says Claire's founded in 1961. I didn't know it was that old. Okay. Sells jewelry, cosmetics, and accessories and offers ear piercing services primarily targeted to tweens, teens, and young girls. The retailer says it's pierced over 100 million ears since 1978 and has roughly 1,500 namesake and what is that? Icing stores? I never heard of those. In North America and stores sites at Walmart's? I had no idea that there were any in Walmart's. That is very odd. I've never seen, in my entire life, I've never seen Claire's in a Walmart, ever. I didn't even know that existed. It operates about 2,300 stores globally. Man, that's a lot more than I thought it would be. I thought Claire's only had 300 or something left. Claire's blamed its financial woes and competition from online retailers, which, yeah, that's true. They're probably right. New rivals, changing consumer habits, and a shift away from malls. The negative impact of tariffs on its goods from China. Yeah, that's a big thing. Is that, the fact that, Trump did all these tariffs, and, the tariffs are really damaging a lot of these companies. I think it was, earlier this year when he did it. But, a lot of businesses are being hurt. It's already kind of on top of, all these struggling businesses. At Home, I think mentioned that too, that they filed for bankruptcy recently. The tariffs are pretty much harming everybody. But, yeah, I'm actually kind of, surprised that Claire's took this long to file for bankruptcy again. But it also says underperforming stores, which definitely is the case because there's still people in Claire's that is a little bit busy at my local mall, but it's not nearly as busy as even some of the other stores. Claire's is one of several retailers that in the past year or so filed for Chapter 11 for a second time. In the case of Party City and Forever 21, the end result was liquidation. Yeah, I've actually seen more of that recently. Are companies that file for Chapter 11, which normally gives them a chance to restructure. That's kind of what happened with, Chuck E. Cheese's a little bit. They still stayed open, even with the Chapter 11. Chuck E. Cheese's is struggling, too. I'm surprised that Chuck E. Cheese's is kind of still alive. It seems very interesting that a lot of these companies more recently have filed for bankruptcy with Chapter 11, and close other stores anyway. I've seen a lot more of a pattern, with that in the last 5 years or so. I remember with Blockbuster, it's Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy Chapter 7, I believe, and they close other stores, so they're kind of doing the same thing. But Claire's court filings includes a list of 1,119 stores, 1,018 Claire's, and 101 icing sites. I don't even know what that is. The list doesn't include any of Claire's 207 Walmart locations. I just did not know that was a thing. Like, Claire's in a Walmart just doesn't seem like... I've seen, like, Subways in Walmarts, but, like, I've never seen Claire's. So there's some interested bidders. Claire's recently solicited bids for all or parts of his operation. The retailer executed 60 confidentiality agreements and received multiple letters of intent. Oh, okay. So does that mean that there might be a buyer? Claire's will stop the liquidation sales in the event of an actionable transaction, so in case if someone buys them. I don't want to be a pessimist, but I really don't see Claire's being bought. Like, I just think that most of the like things that they sell, you could just get anywhere else. I think the only thing that kind of makes them unique in this day of age is the ear piercings. It just feels weird. Like, I mean, I didn't know that they always did ear piercings, but, like, I found it really odd that, like, it's a normal store, but they also do ear piercings. So, it says the first Claire's filed for, Chapter 11 was in March of 2018. It was that long ago? I remember they just did that. Okay, man, that felt like not very long ago. Where it sought to eliminate a substantial portion of its $1.9 billion in debts. That is a lot. It was acquired out of bankruptcy by creditors. Oh, wait, did they get purchased by a private equity firm? Because, like, with private equity firms, like, that is, like, the death of a lot of those companies. So, yeah, I think, like, mainly it's just, like, people really also just kind of go to, like, other stores to do ear piercings. I don't really see that many people do ear piercings at Claire's anymore. Like, I mean, I've seen, like, when I'm walking past at the mall, like, I've seen that a little bit, but, and also the mall that is near me, like, it is really starting to, like, really, struggle. Like, a lot of the stores, in the Battlefield Mall are closing. Like, Forever 21 is closed, and FYE. So there's a few spaces in Battlefield Mall that are just completely empty. So, but yeah, so this is the location that's in my local mall. And yeah, they do offer ear piercings. Touch-free piercing, what does that mean? A highly trained specialist provided touch-free piercing experience that uses single-use sterile cartridges and requires no needles. I really haven't been there in years because my sister is like over 20 years old now. She's probably the last time that she's gone there was her. So, yeah, so I just personally don't think that they're going to survive because, like, so many people, like, just buy the same things online now. Like, I just think that's what's really destroying all these businesses. Pretty much almost everything you can get online for cheaper. On one hand, I feel like it's kind of sad because, like, I like going into physical stores way more than I do online usually. Except for Black Friday. Black Friday sucks with that. But it also is more convenient that, like, Amazon's probably the reason why a lot of these businesses are really starting to go downhill. But, yeah, so, hopefully they can recover. I don't think they will. So, it's gonna be interesting. And, like, actually, I haven't really covered, like, a store closing in a while. Like, earlier this year was, like, really the time where, like, so many stores were closing, like Party City, Big Lots, Joanne. There were a few, but yeah, so I'll see if Claire survives. I'll be watching this and keeping my eye on it. See ya. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be trying to post a little bit more, so, like, because I have had work, and that's why I haven't posted as much, but I'll be trying to post more. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.